Welcome. We're gonna be continuing with part 2, because the first video did pretty well in terms of like views and likes and all of this stuff, so we're gonna be doing part 2, where we turn this dude into a Paragon. We have more than enough, we have 4.3 million. So yeah, that's all we're really gonna need realistically, isn't it? So we can, I guess, sell all of these. Bada bing, bada boom, no longer need those. I don't really need any of these either, but you know. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's go down. Okay, we go 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 2. Not that much. Okay. And then Paragon, crank all of the money into it. I don't know what degree it'll be, but I'm guessing a decent degree. 92, that's pretty good. I think it would be at least 91, but obviously not 100. Yeah, so this dude cannot be buffed by basically anything. Yeah, I guess we just go ham. We start it. We'll start. Boom. So, normal one failed around 140. It could not kill this dude. I'm guessing this one's not going to be much different, if I'm honest. It'll be a really short video if it fails on the Paragon. Or if the Paragon fails around 140, it'll be a very short video, and I mean, I might as well put these on here. Might as well. They don't do anything, but, I mean, I don't see any harm in it. If you didn't watch the first part, I'd highly recommend going to watch the first part, as I do go through, like, basically getting up to this point, using the Ultra Jug to actually exist, using the Ultra Jug to actually get up to this point, and how it fails, and what I do to kind of get up to that point, and then also explain that, you know, the map was made by a YouTuber called H2K Titan, and I got the idea from someone in his comment section, making a joke about, you should use Ultra Jug on this map, because he made the map for Sorta, and, well, here we are. So, I think H2K Titan is doing a series on, like, he's making maps specifically for, certain heroes and towers, and then, seeing how far they can get, whilst being, like, ultra boosted, I guess. Or god boosted, I suppose. So yeah. If I knew he was gonna do this series, I wouldn't have, I've got nothing to put that onto. If I knew he was gonna do this series, I wouldn't have started this one, but I'm kinda there now, so. Yeah. Because at the time I posted the first one, he'd only done, like, the original episode, so. But we are here now. I should probably try and stay quiet when I think there's going to be time lapses, because last time I was speaking it just sounded like some chipmunk started speaking every time I time lapsed. Which granted wasn't often, but like, still happened, you know? Put in your guesses of how far you think this Paragon's going to get. Because it's a degree 92. It doesn't have anything backing it up, and this is a pretty bad map for it. That's kind of like the point in this, though, but you know. So, I'm also running low on monkey bucks. Yeah, I'm running low on money, because I keep doing high rounds, because I want to get every single map done on round 300. So I keep doing those, and then they cost like a lot of monkey bucks, because, you know, I gotta buy like robots and banana farmers and all of this stuff. And so it's just like, I'm eating through my money very quickly. Okay, we are back. Finally. Sorry, I was eating a flapjack and big time lapse. Because people decided that as soon as I pressed the record button, that they have to come upstairs with all three of the dogs and make as much noise as humanly possible. Um, as is always the case. So, but yeah, I should probably explain the rules as to what and why I have a glue gun or not really anything else. Paragons can't really be buffed by anything, except like Adora's thing, I believe. Adora's thing and then Temples, I think. So, we can't add any direct buffs to this dude, basically. And I cannot use anything that debuffs balloons or buffs my tower that does damage to towers. I want this dude to have every single pop. So we can't use, like, say, Embrittlement, because it'll do damage to the dude, right? We can't use, something like, I don't know, can't use something like Temples, because it'll damage him, you know? Couldn't even use Adora for the buff with sacrifices, because Adora would also do damage, right? So, there's a lot of buffs that we can't use. But Glue Gunner doesn't do damage, and he increases the damage dealt to balloons affected by like 1 or 2, I think. So, it's good. Same with like Sniper buff, like we can't use Cripple Moab either. Which is fine. I'm also pretty sure Homeland doesn't affect these. Maybe we could make a map that's really good for this dude and then do it again. Make a really good Juggernaut map and then do this again and see how far it can get possibly. The majority of this will probably just be a time lapse. There's not really much to talk about, is there? We're just kind of watching the balloons go around in circles, not adding anything to it over time. It's just, why is the normal balloons on 163? What? Just normal regrow LEDs and camo LEDs and ceramics and stuff on round 163. What? Why? what is this? Is this a joke? Okay. I never noticed that, to be fair. Usually by 150 I have my full setup. Except like a couple Paragons, but, you know, normally the round gets cleared so quickly anyway, even at 160, that I don't really notice what's coming out until at least like 200. I mean, depending on the map, but like Erosion, for instance, that was a hellhole of a map. I think I only got to like 270 on that one, and then I died. I need to find a new strategy or use like time stop power-ups, because that map is hellish for 300. The map is so short. It's such a short map, it's actually absurd. But yeah, there's not really much to talk about for this, so I'm mostly just going to be time lapses. I don't really know what else to do. And then I guess ask like what other videos would you like to see, because I know people have been loving the like the Super Monkeyopolis series, where I just make like the strongest Monkeyopolis that I possibly can. And I could make one slightly stronger than the previous one I made by using Geraldo buffs. But it wouldn't add that much to it. Maybe I could do that if people would want it, but only reason I was really doing that series is because I was doing it every time I did around 300 on a map. And I've kind of done all of the round 300s on maps that are good for Monkeyopolis, so that's why I haven't continued with that. Because I've done all of the good Monkey-Opolis maps. I've done Cubism, I've done, what's it called? I've done Cubism. Logs isn't amazing, because although it's the longest map, kind of, there's not much place to put farms down. I did Resort, I did Cubism, what's the advanced map? The corn one. Cornfield, I think. I forget the name of it, but I did that one as well. So I don't really have many options left for them. I also did Erosion. By placing down like a million things. Oh, and Pat's Pond. I did all of those. Don't see any other maps that I'd be able to really get a really high tier village or Monkey-Opolis on. So I'm not entirely sure I could beat that. I would do bosses, but it's a long recording, because bosses take a while. And I'm pretty sure my recording would crash, to be honest. Which is less than ideal, but I should probably have this open. So we can see its pops. It's getting up to 100 million soon. That's very nice. What point do you think it's gonna fail? I'm guessing like maybe like 170. Because like there's no way for me to tell how far along they're getting. Because I have no clue how many times they go around, and I've not been counting. I should have probably been counting, but I have not. So yeah. I think it's either going to be another situation of I just cannot pop the bad, and then the bad gets through and kills me, or it's going to be a situation of I pop the bad, then the DDTs just fly through. It's going to be one of those two things. It's always one of those two things in high round runs anyway, but because ZUMGs and stuff always get eaten, and I can pop them relatively quickly. Like if they go down this straight path here, if they go down this, I'm pretty confident that I'd be able to pop them because the ricochet would come back and it would be doing like a bunch of damage. Who knows? Okay, let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So about 18 times before I pop a full bad. My guess is that they have like maybe like 20 to 25 times around, somewhere around there. But who knows? So maybe like 170 to like 175 we're gonna die, or whenever the soonest F-Bat comes out, because the rounds are they're random at this point. F-Bats don't start coming out a lot till like 200 though, so. But I think if 2 F-Bats come out at once, we die. Around 200, I believe, is like 3 F-Bats, if I'm not mistaken. Like spaced F-Bats. I don't know, something like that. This is taking a long time. Did they start going down this row here? Maybe we die on this round. Maybe we die around 168. Because this bad still hasn't popped. Oh, they did. Okay. We might die next round then. We might die at 169. Very nice number, may I add. Yeah, so I think it's, what, 23 times around? Something like that? Yeah, like I said, if they go down here, we're probably fine, because it'll bounce this way and then come back. Because it's just a straight line, so it'll actually, like, ricochet properly and get decent damage, but I think we die here. I don't think there's any chance we get past this. Even if we micro-targeting to, like, strong to attack this bad first, I don't think it'll do much. They do even damage. We definitely die. Do you mind? Get out my desk. I'm my desk. Pulling myself. Because I would essentially be but every miracle and I was like, you don't even want to stop attacking. I want to go She's like, go away, pulling myself eventually. I will come to my She's like, it's all this stuff. She's like, how do you sign it? Okay. So I was like, first attack, 100%. 100%. I'm getting my voice. I'm going to have a lot of die on 170. Which is my initial guess, that I'd die on 170, but... let's see. I think the DDTs from that bad will kill me. I survived them? That's crazy. Okay, my initial guess was wrong. Apparently. Maybe? No, yeah, my initial guess was wrong. Okay. I guess 170, but I was wrong. We're on 171 now. Coconut Man. Coconut Man's going ham right now. Got past around 170 by himself. With nothing but a glue gunner buff. Gained a lot of subscribers over the past, like, day or two as well. The Ultra Jug video did really well, and then the one depth chest did somewhat well as well. Not as well as all the other videos, but it did pretty well. I might do 2 half of depth today at some point, but I think, I don't even know what's on my schedule. I think my schedule is supposed to be adding to my primary opening database. And if I'm not mistaken, I'm on the Paragon to add that into it. So I need to add Paragon into the primary opening database. I'm just doing all of like the main lines and then the side lines, basically. Like the most popular side lines and the main lines. And then going from there. That's a lot of ZOMGs. The thing is, rounds like this and normal runs don't mean anything. Because, well, we get Zeely that instant kills them all, and then we get Navalka to see that instant kills them all, so, you know. Those bads came out last as well. That might actually be a danger to society. Society being me. Why is my dog barking? That's a great question. So if you don't know, I have 3 dogs, and 2 of them are brother and sister. They're both like 5. We've had one of them called Willow for 5 years, and we've had the other one, Bailey, for 2 years. Because we got him after. We got Bailey, who's the one we've had for 2 years, from a family that treated him very poorly. So we've had him for 2 years, and he's very, like, anxious, and he barks a lot. So he's, like, you know, he's a handful. And then we got a puppy recently as well. Oh, me and my sister got a puppy. That, you know, and she's a collie cross something, we don't really know, but she's like 17, 18 weeks old, I think. She's a little demon. She's very energetic and barky. But she keeps like just having growth spurts, so like we'll just wake up and she'll just be like 12 like pounds bigger, and it's like, what? You need to stop growing. But you know, why am I getting notifications? Yeah, dogs are a handful. They're great, but like, Jesus Christ, man. They are a handful and a half. And we have 2 cats, but one of the cats is my sister's, and that thing just lives in her room. Whereas the puppy just like runs around the house and eats things that she probably shouldn't be. Such as, she tried to eat slippers and shoes, but we kind of got her out of that. Instead, she just tries to eat, like, well, all of her teddies are destroyed. Every single one of them is annihilated. They're like sitting all over the house because there's just fluff everywhere. We're still surviving that. That's insane. That's actually insane how we're still surviving that. That is absurd. Like, they're getting close, but they're not quite there. Oh, no, we still survived that. That's actually absurd. So my initial guess was 170, but my second guess was anywhere between like 168 and 175? Something like that. And I was still wrong because I did guess 170, but we shall see. I should probably have his pops open. I don't know why I don't. My bad. It's taking a long time. It's taking a long time to do things. Such as exist. And also exist. This map is terrible for Coconut Man. Like, those DDTs almost escaped. So I'm guessing the DDTs from these two bats here are going to kill us. Because they're also going to be staggered. One has slightly more health than the other one. Like percent-wise. Oh, absolutely we're dying here. 174 is the end, I think. 141 million pops. What? I lost some health, but I didn't die. I'm at 35 health. What the? I'm at 35 health. Do we die here? We do, okay. So 174. I placed 75 towers, that's all like farm stuff. Pop count 1.4 million, total damage 134.7 million. I'm not sure how that works, but okay, I guess. Almost 5 million cash generated, 11 powers used, abilities used, almost 1,000. Which is pretty good.